What is tardigrade cryptobiosis, and how does it work? Imagine a tiny creature that can survive conditions so extreme that most life forms would simply perish. That's what makes tardigrades, also called water bears, so fascinating. They can endure boiling heat, freezing cold, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. But how do they do it? The secret lies in a process called cryptobiosis. Cryptobiosis is a state where the tardigrade essentially shuts down almost all its bodily functions to survive harsh environments. When conditions get tough, they lose almost all their water, less than 1%, and their metabolism drops to nearly zero. It's like hitting pause on life itself. This allows them to survive dehydration, freezing temperatures, high salt levels, and oxygen deprivation. They can stay in this suspended state for years and still come back to life when conditions improve. There are different types of cryptobiosis. One is anhydrobiosis, triggered by severe drying. The tardigrade contracts into a tight, dehydrated ball called a ton, shrinking its body and retracting its legs. This form is the most studied because it's so effective. Then there's cryobiosis, which happens when it gets freezing cold. The tardigrade's water inside its cells freezes in an orderly way, thanks to special molecules called cryoprotectants that prevent ice crystals from damaging the cells. Osmobiosis occurs when the environment is salty or toxic, causing the tardigrade to deactivate its processes to survive. And if there's no oxygen, they enter a state called anoxybiosis, where their metabolic activity is suspended. The process of cryptobiosis involves complex biochemical changes inside their cells. When faced with stress, reactive oxygen species, harmful molecules generated by environmental stress, build up. These molecules cause reversible oxidation of certain proteins called cysteine residues. This oxidation acts like a switch, signaling the tardigrade to enter cryptobiosis and from the ton. Calcium ions in their cells help regulate this process, controlling when cryptobiosis begins. Once in the ton state, their energy production and oxygen use nearly stop. This allows them to survive without water or cellular activity for years. When conditions turn favorable again, like when water reappears or it warms up, the tardigrade quickly reactivates its metabolism and returns to normal life. This ability to reversibly shut down and restart makes tardigrades one of the most resilient animals on Earth. Their survival trick challenges what we think about life and opens up exciting possibilities. Scientists are studying tardigrades to learn how their cryptobiosis could help preserve biological materials or develop new ways to keep tissues alive during long space journeys. In the end, cryptobiosis is a remarkable example of nature's quirky experiments in survival, showing us how some tiny creatures can endure the impossible.